Timing, precision, and synchronization are all aspects of salsa dancing, but it is most evident in the team competition. Teams consisting anywhere from 3 to 10 couples try to dance together in harmony, while pleasing the judges and the crowd here in Las Vegas. An 18-member team from Colombia is on top after the semifinals with their fancy footwork and their dynamic acrobatics. Last year's surprising champions, Pretty Boys and Girls, are in second place, but they are primed and ready to fight to hold on to their title. The dance floor is packed and the music is sizzling. It's time for the team competition at the second annual World Salsa Championships.
Tonight is your night. This is your evening to show the talent, God-given talent that you've been given. I am really, really proud of each and every one of you. You're going to get the chance now to show the world what you know you can do. Okay, as we always do, remember, por favor, recuérdense de esto. Okay?
Welcome to the second annual World Salsa Championships at the South Point Event Center in Las Vegas. The standings after the semifinals, which count for 40% of the score: Swing Latino from Colombia, Pretty Boys and Girls from San Francisco, and Sin City Salseros from Las Vegas. The international panel of judges will use the following scoring criteria: 40% timing, and the remaining 60% presentation and technique, heats, and audience responses. My name is Jay Catalano, along with my co-hosts Katie Chervinsky and Maya Torres.
Get ready for the second annual World Salsa Championship Team Division with number 414 from Buenos Aires, Córdoba, Argentina, with a score of 84.84, Mambo Shake.
Mambo Shake from Argentina placed 5th after the semifinal round.
The directors of Mambo Shake, Noel and Marcelo, competed in cabaret last year as well as this year. They didn't make it to the finals this year, however.
They start out nice and slow with a cha-cha song, just to get the crowd warmed up. Here we go, salsa time.
What I really love about this team is their movement. They move so fluidly as a team. This is something new. Usually teams get in a formation of a diagonal or a straight line and they stay in that formation, but they're really making that look old school. I think we're seeing some evolution here in team formation.
I think one of the couples either made a mistake or maybe that was part of the formation change, but it didn't look clean.
Yeah, that third couple was just too far away. Look at these formations. I love this.
Song change. This is interesting.
Now that jump went with the music. I remember, Jay, you said last year with Noel and Marcelo's cabaret routine, he jumped for no reason, but this time it really went with the music, do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, I think they need to do something a little more dynamic. The music is very strong here.
Now this spin, if you could see the first couple in the front, that's Noel. She has trouble. She's hobbling around in that spin, and she did the same thing in the semis. Great unison there with that trick. That was wonderful.
From Córdoba, Argentina.
Mambo Shake from Argentina placed 5th after the semifinal round. Will that move them up in the standings? The crowd thinks so. How do the judges feel?
Mambo Shake After the semifinals, currently in 5th position from Cordova, Argentina, number 414.
Mambo Shake does some great tricks in their routine, but they just have some timing issues. As you saw there, they didn't start that together. Here again, the girls are not in unison, but I love here how after this couples segment, they transition into a beautiful group formation, creating this lovely image. Now here, this is a very difficult trick, and they do it excellently. But at the end of this series, see how the girls end together so nicely, but the guys are off. So basically, it's just timing issues for this group.
As Mambo Shake walks off the stage, the crowd is ready for Las Vegas' own Sin City Salseros, with their unique cane routine coming up next at the 2nd Annual World Salsa Championships. Welcome back to the South Point Event Center in Las Vegas.
Currently in 6th place, coming with a score of 82.96 from the semifinals, representing Chicago, the Excalibur nightclub, Descarga Caribe, number 407.
Descarga Caribe from Chicago placed 6th after the semifinal round.
These are the only competitors from Chicago to make it to the finals. Now, this team usually wears face paint and has an Afro-Cuban look. This is a very new look for them. They usually don't do tricks as well, but we're going to see some tricks in this routine. They also have never competed as a team before, so 6th place is phenomenal. The leader of the team is the gentleman on the far left, Sekou McMiller. He teaches body movement classes worldwide. He's extremely popular. Intricate turn patterns, difficult to stay in unison as a team.
So far, they're doing a great job staying in synchronization.
They sure are. Watch this footwork segment. They're highly skilled in this area. I think it's interesting that Sekou chose to leave the song as it is and not cut it or edit it like most competitors do. He has a background in flute and drums, and so really has an appreciation for the music.
Number 4
Slightly off. Can they move up the standings, however? Descarga Caribe from Chicago placed 6th after the semifinal round.
407 in the team division at the 2nd Annual World Salsa Championships.
This is a standard setup here, this triangle formation. Their spatial relationship is balanced. Now watch the front couple. They don't get as much height on that trick as the other two. This team is very strong in their footwork. They dance on 2. I love their new elegant look. And they have great showmanship here. For a team that doesn't usually do tricks, this final trick is spectacular. It's in sync, and it's a daring final pose.
As Descarga Caribe walk off stage, the hometown crowd of Las Vegas should come alive with our 3rd place semifinalists.
98, currently in 3rd position. Number 405, representing Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City Salseros.
Sin City Salseros from Las Vegas placed 3rd after the semifinal round.
They didn't compete last year, so it's great to see them participating this year in their hometown.
This is going to be interesting. They have canes around their arm. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with those canes.
They're the only team to be using props in the finals. We'll see what the judges think.
Sin City Salseros
presents
Good start. And the costumes complement their spins. But when are they going to use the canes? Here we go.
Now, it's difficult enough to spin a cane in one hand, but to lead and follow with one, this is extremely challenging.
Wow, I'm very impressed. This might contribute to them going up in the standings. And to do tricks with canes.
It's interesting they choose to do their tricks here in Cannon, with one couple following the other two. Oh!
The center couple fell down. That's going to hurt them in the standings.
You know, though, they recovered, they composed themselves and went on. The judges might not deduct too much. They've been pretty lenient with falls.
We'll have to see.
Notice the formations that they've used, which I was talking about, just standard formations.
The challenging cane routine by Sin City Salseros from Las Vegas placed third after the semifinal round.
Sin City Salseros, number 405.
Look at how nicely they execute this series of tricks. They're perfectly in unison. Now here's a close-up of what they're doing with the canes. They're switching the cane between partners, and as the male takes it, he's leading the female with that cane. That's very difficult, all with one hand. His footing isn't solid here, so as he tries to spin over her, he loses his footing and falls.
As Sin City Salseros exit the stage, our next team representing Colombia is a long way from home. But Luis Eduardo Hernandez, the team director, is confident that his 18-member troupe will show the world what the excitement is all about. Swing Latino is up at the second annual World Salsa Championships. Welcome back to the South Point Event Center from Las Vegas. Colombian fans are excited as their team is about to perform. Luis Eduardo Hernandez, the team director of Swing Latino, has become a father figure to these young people. By taking them off the street and unifying them, teaching them skills, and giving them an opportunity to perform as a team. For many, this is the first time they have ever been out of Cali, Colombia, experience an airport or even a hotel room. He has shown them love and affection, and they in turn have shown it back to him.
Currently after the semifinals, in first place with a score of 92.92, from Cali, Colombia, number 408, El Mulato y su Swing